Dr. Fideo?
Yeah, I know. I've got to sort out the Christmas rota.
Like the tree? Ah, well, never mind.
I see we've got a Christmas tree at last, Millie.
Mustn't put it up too soon, you know. Dr. Fideo says every time someone puts up a Christmas tree before December, one of Santa's elves drowns a baby reindeer.
Really? Oh, I see. At least it seems we're not going to suffer jingle bells playing endlessly.
You mean that bloody singing reindeer we had last year?
Dr. Fideo had high hopes for that as a marketing tool. Strange it stopped working so soon after it was installed, wasn't it?
Not really. I couldn't stand it any longer, so I took the fuse out.
Is he in?
Yep, he's working out the encore Christmas rota.
I hope he's remembered I'll be away. Millie said you were working out the Christmas rota. I hope you remember I told you I was going away.
Don't worry, Charlie. Why do you think I volunteered to organise the on-call rota for all the practices? Surprisingly, it seems we're not involved in providing any cover at all this year.
Phew, that's a relief. Have you got everything sorted at home? I expect Ralph and Rupert still believe in Father Christmas, don't they?
Yep, it hasn't yet dawned on them we've been lying to them all these years. Funny, isn't it, how legends are perpetuated? I was talking to a Dutch patient the other day who told me there Father Christmas isn't fat and jolly dressed in red, but wears a green cloak and a hat that looks like a tea cosy.
Really?
Apparently it's a throwback to when St. Nicholas was a bishop of Turkey. It seems in the Netherlands Santa doesn't travel by sleigh, he arrives in a boat and transfers to a white horse. I asked him if he had any elves as little helpers, and he just looked at me as if I was balmy and said, no, he travels with 6 to 8 black men. You'd think after hundreds of years they'd have got a definite head count, wouldn't you? But no, apparently it's always 6 to 8. Story is, if a kid had been naughty, Santa and these men would beat him with a stick, and if he'd been really bad, they'd put him in a sack and take him back to Spain with them, where apparently they all now lived, and not the North Pole. Although why this was, he didn't really explain. This seems to be okay with Dutch people. Don't get me wrong, but if you told the average Brit that 6 to 8 men would be sneaking into his house in the middle of the night, he'd barricade the doors and arm himself with whatever he could get his hands on. Here, children hang stockings up, but in Holland they put clogs in front of the fireplace or under the tree, and if you've been good, then Santa and the 6 to 8 men would fill them with presents. That is, if you were fortunate enough for them not to beat you with sticks before stuffing you in a sack and taking you to Spain. Here, we tell the children on Christmas night to sleep well and dream about all the things that Santa will bring them. It seems Dutch parents have a somewhat different message to tell their children. Listen, the former Bishop of Turkey will be coming tonight, along with 6 to 8 strangers. They might put lots of toys in your shoes, or they might just beat you with sticks before putting you in a sack and taking you to Spain. We don't know for sure, but we want you to be prepared.
What do you tell your 2 boys, Rufus?
I tell my kids that Santa is fat because he eats the children who get up early on Christmas morning. That way I get a lie in. I thought we'd have some seasonal music out here, Millie. Give the place a bit of atmosphere.
Oh no, not jingle bells, Dr. Fideo. Anyway, I thought we tried it last year with that singing reindeer. All the staff got sick to death of the same old loop playing over and over again.
Pity about that packing up so soon after I got it. Still, technology's moved on, Millie. This uses an iPod on shuffle.
Did you take Mrs. Fideo out to that new restaurant you were on about? What was it called?
La Cabana. Yes, it was great.
They do a really good paella.
Do you like Caballero Rusticana, Millie?
I don't know. I've never had it.
Jingle bells,